discussing about the Telangana civil judge vacancy. So this vacancy is related to the Telangana state, and the number of posts which has been issued by the Telangana High Court is 50. So this vacancy is related to 50 posts of Telangana judicial magistrate or civil judge. So let us see the notification of Telangana. In this notification, the applications are directly invited through online mode. So there is no provision regarding the offline mode or anything that you can give this vacancy in the letter format or anything. You have to go through the site of Telangana High Court, and there only you have to fill the form. Next, if we talk about the dates, dates have been started from 6th of May to 6th of June. Okay, so you have to submit your mails. You have to submit your form from 6th May to between 6th of June. So this is the last date. 6th June is the last date for your application, and the time will be up to 11:59 p.m. Good afternoon, Nisha. So next, when we talk about the abstract, or when we can see the bifurcation of the number of vacancies. So there is open competition is for 17. Next is open competition EWS, it is for 4 posts are there, and open competition for handicap. They have included only orthopedic handicap, lower portion of the body. Okay, there is not a special relaxation for the students or the aspirants which are hearing having any disability regarding the hearing. So they are including, they are giving benefit, or they are giving the relaxation only in the orthopedically who are handicapped, and there the post is only 1. Next is socially and economically backward class. Group A, there will be 4 posts, and economically B, if we talk about the group B, there will be 3 posts. Group D, there will be 3, there will be 2 again, and for the group E, there will be 2 only. For the scheduled caste, there will be only 5 vacancies, and for the scheduled tribe, there will be only 3 vacancies. So this is the whole bifurcation for the Telangana post of 50. So this will include the 41 seats, and there is a provision regarding the recruits by transfer. So there will be open competition for transfer recruitment. So there will be 6 posts, and next is the scheduled caste. By transfer, there will be 2 posts, and for the scheduled tribe, by the transfer, there will be only 1 post. So for transfer, there are the 9 posts, and for the general, there will be 41 posts regarding the Telangana civil judge examination. Next, we will be coming regarding, if we talk about the stages of the examination in the Telangana, there will be a screening test which is totally online. Next comes your mains examination, which is the descriptive one, written examination. Screening test is only the qualified. When we talk about the screening test, it is only the qualifying, and the student, or we can say the aspirant, have to get at least score at least 40% in the screening test. Number of questions in the screening test will be 100. There will be 100 MCQs of 100 marks, and the aspirant have to score 40%. And the number of students they will be shortlisting, that will be in the ratio of 1:10. They will be getting 1:10 ratio in the Telangana civil judge. Next, when we come upon the mains examination or the written examination, candidate have to score at least how much percent they have to score in the written examination. In the mains examination, they have to score 60%. At least for the qualification, they have to score 60% in the written examination, and for the viva, once you are clear with the mains examination, you will be for the viva, candidates will be shortlisted on the ratio of 1:3. That means 1 seat 3 candidates will be called for the viva. Next, when we come about the syllabus. Now, important dates. Let's go through the important dates of the examination. So first is regarding the starting date for submission of online application. So starting date for the submission of online application is 6th of May 2022. Now this date is very important. Next comes the closing date. The closing date, you are having time, you can submit your examination forms right now also. You can apply for the applications, which is 6/6/2022. Next comes the date of conducting a screening test. So when we talk about the screening test, it will be totally computer based test, and we can say that it is on 13/8/2022, means it will be conducting on the September month, 13th September. And you can download the hall ticket on 28/7/2022. On 28th October, you can download the hall ticket. So everything is sorted from the Telangana High Court in the notification itself. Next comes your preliminary examination response key, or the preliminary key, or is a response sheet in the key in the website. That will be on 16/8. So they will be conducting the paper, placing the question paper or preliminary key. That will be on 16/8/2022. Next comes the written objection on the preliminary key, or if some of the students are having any issue with the answer key, so they will having a time up to 31st/8/2022. So this much time will be given for your responses regarding the any kind of irregularity, if you find, or if there is any objection regarding the preliminary key. So you can file up to 31st/8/2022, and in that you have to go with in person. You can go directly or through the speed post or courier. You can submit your objections. Next comes your reservation. So when we talk about the reservation, so 10 years you will be getting, the person who are disabled, so they will be getting 10 years they will be getting 10 years relaxation. And other categories, you have to join our Telegram group. This whole notification is shared there, and the link is in the description box, so you can go through with the relaxation and all. Next comes the syllabus portion. So when we talk about the syllabus portion, you can go through with the transfer also, the transfer and all. Yeah, for the syllabus portion, you will be getting the same syllabus for the screening test as well as for the mains examination. When we talk about the screening test, in the screening test, you will be getting the following syllabus. First is your civil law and criminal law. English, which includes the translation, essay writing, grammar, vocabulary. Translation will be of 30 marks, and this is all is the mains examination or the written examination. We will coming back to this topic again once we go with the screening test. So once the screening test is about the civil laws and the criminal laws. So let's go through with the civil law and the criminal law portion. So civil law will include how many subjects? So it will be including the CPC, Indian Contract Act, Hindu Marriage Act, Hindu Succession Act, Indian Easement Act, Specific Relief Act, Limitation Act, Transfer of Property Act, Civil Rules of Practice, Registration Act, Indian Stamp Act, Telangana. Now the minor acts, when we talk about the minor acts, that will be the Telangana Land Encroachment Act, Telangana Buildings Lease Rent Eviction Control Act, and Indian Evidence Act. So there will be two. When we talk about the two local laws will be present in your exam, in the preliminary as well as with the mains examination. So there will be two local laws. Otherwise, there will be all the normal laws which are applicable to many of the states. Next comes on the criminal paper. So criminal paper, CRPC will be there, Indian Evidence Act, Indian Penal Code, NIA. Then Domestic Violence Act, Protection of Women from Domestic Violence, and DV Act will be there. Criminal Rules of Practice is there. Again, it comes with the local law, which is the Telangana Excise Act and the Telangana Gaming Act. Next is the JJ Act, which will you have to study 2015. Okay, the year is not mentioned, but recently we can go through with the recent one, which is 2015. So these are total 9 subjects will be there in the criminal part. So you have to go through, if you are appearing for the Telangana Civil Judge examination, so for the screening test, you have to prepare the civil paper as well as the criminal paper. Next come when we go through with the mains examination, the syllabus will be same. For the law paper, syllabus will be same. The civil as well as for the criminal paper. Syllabus will be same, but only that language paper will be included. And in the language paper, you will be getting English as well as Telugu. So when we talk about the English, you will be getting translation, essay writing, grammar vocabulary. The translation test that will be of 30 marks. This will be getting the 30 marks paper, 30 marks with them, and the essay writing will be of 40 marks. Grammar vocabulary will be of 30 marks. Next comes the translation. The translation which will you have to do Telugu language to English. You have to translate the extract from Telugu to English, and next comes the now this English paper is the qualifying marks. This is qualifying. English or the language paper is the qualifying paper. You have to only qualify this paper. You need not to score anything in the paper. You just have to qualify the paper. The marks scored in paper 3, that means the language paper, are now not counted to determine the merit. So you just have to simply have to qualify this paper, English language paper. You have to just qualify this paper. Next comes your Viva voice. So we have discussed earlier that for the Viva voice only 1:3. For one vacancy or one seat, only 3 students or the aspirants will be called. The ratio will be 1:3 proportionate to the vacancy notified. Okay, so that's all for the Telangana civil judge who have not submitted the application yet. Go through the site, the Telangana High Court site, and you will get the application form there, and do submit your applications. Thank you so much, and all the best for your examinations.